Do not try to be perfect. Do not try to be ideal, because being perfect or trying to become perfect does not equal being loved, valued in the relationship with the world and with men. Most often, what women do is when we go into the mirror and look at ourselves, we try to do our best to find what is wrong with us. We look at our body and we decide, oh my gosh, so I can't even look at this anymore. I can't even look at you. And you get upset about yourself and you walk away, right? Or you're looking for things that you don't love, that you don't like about yourself, your body, your makeup, your hair, your skin. However, when we go into the world, right, into the outside world, most of women do everything to be liked, to be approved, to be appreciated, to be validated. Hi there, my name is Olga Gurianova, and welcome back to my channel. When you are trying to be perfect, this is not a win-win situation for you or for the world or for the man that you're attracted to or that you're looking to attract into your life. Don't try to be ideal. Don't try to be perfect. It lowers your own validation. It lowers your worth, your self-worth. And when you go in the outside world, communicating with the world, communicating with men from the position that is right here, right? And you look at other people, they are up there. What you do is you are communicating with the world from the position lower than the world, than the people. Everyone have their own things that they are simply working on. But when you are in yourself, when you are introverted on yourself, this is exactly what lowers your worth, what lowers your status in the world and your energy, right? You're always looking what is wrong with you and not what is right, or not what you love or like about yourself. You may even make other people feel that there is something wrong with them. Because when you are so introverted, you are introverted on your problems, on your look, on your self-concept, or what other people are going to think about you. You cannot build or create the right relationships with the world, with men, with money, when you are in this position of being in yourself, always thinking about what is wrong about yourself. So to shift from this position of just being focused on yourself, of actually start being more extroverted, being more open to the world, to people, to men, to money coming into your life with ease. Get in front of the mirror, start noticing everything that you like or love about yourself. If you really don't like about yourself, we can always fix it, right? There are things that we can about ourselves in one day. Maybe you don't like your hair. Okay, make an appointment to the salon, get the treatment, or even put the hair mask, and you will notice the difference in a day. However, there are things that we might need certain time to work on. But again, stop focusing on just the result. Focus on the state. Even if you're now in your point A and you want to get to your point B, start feeling as if you are already now in your desired destination, knowing that there is even better, that I want even more, that I want even better, that I can do this, that I'm capable of it, and being confident in yourself, having faith in yourself, the way you talk and think about yourself. You start noticing everything that you love about yourself, and when you go to the outside world, you are no longer searching for outside validation, trying to get the approval. You are no longer searching for what other people will think about you. You already know it's not as important for you what other people think about you. It's more important of how you feel about yourself, how you're confident in your own skin, how much you appreciate yourself, and how much you accept of yourself. So, for example, when you go into the gym to work out, you don't go there from the position or from the mindset that once I get to this result, people will notice me, people will admire, will give me compliments, like me better, I will get more love. But when you do not appreciate and enjoy the process, it again lowers your value, lowers your worth, because you're still in the energy of I need to get something. I need to get that validation. I need to get that approval. When you are needy, you are never gonna get that what you desire, what you want. However, when you go into the world, into the communication with other people, man, world, money, from the position I know what I bring to the table, I know that I am already worthy, whole and complete. Um, that is completely different energy, because you are no longer operate from the position that I need, operating from the position that I am enough, feeling as if you are already in that state, right? But also stop being needy and searching for that validation, make you dependent on that validation, making you feel dependent on that approval. And you cannot communicate from the world from this mindset, from this position. This is a needy position. So instead of doing that, you go and you enjoy yourself and enjoying the process, and you don't need anyone to tell you, to validate you, to give you the applause. You know it. And when people tell you negative or positive, because you are not going to be ideal, perfect, and beautiful for everyone, because everyone have their own tastes, preferences, experiences, opinions, and everyone will be judging you based on their own level of consciousness, experience. So don't try to be perfect or ideal for anyone else outside of yourself. Be ideal, and don't try to be perfect. Be perfect for yourself. Look in your own eyes, tell yourself anything that you want to tell yourself, anything that you want, how you want to feel. Tell this to yourself. Some people will tell you something negative about you, despite of how you look, despite of how you feel. Will always be people who are not going to be satisfied about what you have, and they might not have it themselves, and therefore they're not going to be satisfied with your results, trying to make you feel like you're not there yet. It's not a big deal, trying to underestimate your efforts. However, when you shift from that I need to I validate myself, it's not really a big deal. Someone says negative comment to you, someone can say a positive comment to you, but in any case, in any event, it's not a big deal. It's like air. It's like you breathed in, you breathed out. It's not a big deal for you, and you keep going, knowing that you are perfect. And it is the same thing when you communicate with men. Most of the time, women want a partner to give them that approval and validation that you can give to yourself. And when you are being introverted, when you're being focused on yourself, what is wrong with you, what type of thoughts you have, focusing on your traumas, problems, and trying to find the solution, you are being introverted. However, there is nothing that you need to dig in yourself to enjoy the world. The world is out there. Yes, we create our own reality. Yes, we create our own world, right? With our thoughts, with our emotions, with our feelings, and our actions. But most people forget about the actions, forget about one of the components. They either only in their thoughts, or they are only in their feelings, only doing the actions. It's all the components we must use to get where we want to be. You cannot communicate, okay? You cannot create successful relationship with this world, with men, when you are being introverted. Creating communicating with this world, it's a win-win situation. It's when both two people communicating with each other create effective relationships, right? And women often think that they are somehow below men, that men can give them the validation, men can give them love, men can give her the approval, the feeling that you want to have, right? However, you're going into the relationship, or when you are in the relationship and you start operating in those relationships from this position that you are under him and you're looking for him, that he's God, that he's king, and he can give you all those things, but you cannot do it yourself, that is not the right approach. This is not the right strategy, not the right mindset. Attracting your ideal relationships, building, creating your ideal relationships is all about the balance, is all about being on the same level on the ladder, on your position with a man. If he is here and you are here, it's imbalance. When he is again up here and you're up here, it's again imbalance. The point is to be here and here, right, on the same level. And then from this position, you can create something beautiful, something extraordinary, something that you both enjoy, something that you both win, right? Win-win, and somewhere where you both thrive in the relationships and in life. Another misconception that usually women think is that they don't have much influence. Men lost interest in them. They think that, well, that's it. He lost interest. It means nothing I can do. Or he'll left to another woman, or he'll look at another woman, and you think, okay, I don't have the influence, right? And this is wrong, because you are the cause that creates an effect and never the other way around. If you only react, let's say the man does something and you react, that's it. You're going already under, being under, thinking that he does something, I cannot do anything now. Wrong. You are the cause that creates an effect. You don't react, you command and you influence. You don't react, you command. Command not in a bad way, not in the manipulative way, by command, by being in your power, in your feminine power, knowing the system, knowing the rules, how to influence, his emotions, his feelings, his approach towards you, so that you become the woman who is not trying to keep the man, but you become the woman that man is afraid to lose, that he wants to keep you, and not the other way around. Because when you are trying to keep the man, you are again under on the scale, and that is not right. In my one-on-one Cleopatra's Code program, I teach women how to take their power back and to create healthy relationships with the world, with the money, and with men. How to stop react and start commanding. How to stop being the effect and become the cause of everything that is going on in your life, in your relationships, and in your finances. Because a woman who is just in her feminine energy, doing the meditations, doing the affirmations, but she does not know the strategy, she does not know how the system works, so that she uses all the components, including her inner state, including creating this beautiful inner world, to converting all this energy, all this what you've created in your inner world, to converting it into the material, real results into this world. Because just being in your inner world, just being an introvert, is not going to make you happy, is not going to give you confidence, it's not going to give you what you desire. But the actions you go and take, step 1, step 2, step 3, that will lead you the result. And there is a system that I created in my program that gets you to the result, that shifts you from stop being reactive to start commanding, to influencing, so that you know how to get and stay in balance with the world, with the money, and in the relationships, by using the strategy that I've used myself, that changed my life completely and helped other women do the same. So if you are interested, I invite you to schedule one-on-one consultation session with me, which is free of charge for now. So make sure to take advantage of it. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Stop trying to be perfect for other people. Stop trying to look and search for outside validation, being dependent on the outside applause, and give yourself the applause. Don't try to be perfect, be loved and be perfect, but for yourself first. Your results, your transformation are going to lead you to creating freedom, to creating love, and to creating the life on your own terms. All right, my loves. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, like and subscribe. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.